Say one IPOB under US for inside the place where they call South Africa. He said the guy don't kick in tenant come on for house so because say in the support Simon Ekpa. My things are happening. My wonderful people. They say that the people of Nnewi and Biafrans in large don't all say that Ifeanyi Ubah will not be buried in Nnewi for kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My people, the people that is sponsoring insecurity in Southeast really planned it before executing it, coming from one of our brother. The Senate President don't come outside, they can't tell us that the Igbo people raised from doors to something. So therefore, they should not undermine. My people, we are going to bring the video of our brother waiting for South Africa, where they cry, say one of him brother don't kick and come out for house because they support Simon Ekpa. Don't forget to see them for BRGIE. As they watch, they share. Now, only thing we if you do for us now to share the video.
Because we don't know now we have this money. Yeah, we became 7 years and now. I'm like Reba. I'll do the baby before. When I'm a xenophobic, I buy your due to now any onion weber, onion agent weber, or nearby. I want member now. I put your coordinate by some buena phone on your member. Now, whoever want to have something a month and no problem cheap. So, I'm 7 years here. So now, no quite here. No quite here. So, you know, you better tell me, again. Last month, you to me here. Some nam na support Simon Ekpa. Even na support Simon Ekpa. I'm Chinulo Ekpo. I'm saying some Chinulo go for Eban Bina, Simon, Eban Bina, he never Simon name, oh, Fia call. Or some Niagara, I'm sure about one. I'm not supportage here. Okay, watch you. Or some now, I'm measured about when I got the same image. I'm saying he gave me. Yeah, poor. So, already this month now. Copy have been no good. So I'm not going to Msiana. I got here in a median or take action with the Biafra. So that I'm not an abalio. Abalim not a meeting yesterday, Guemaga meeting. Guemaga meeting Hagra. Because I'm going meeting Nigu Simon Ekpa has an Musabo, Nigu Simon Ekpa has Musabo. Naja Godem show Sabo. Yam not going to the reality now. So Nalota Nabal able to come to Gunalota Macomotan Weber had 100 I'm 90. So I'm not an abalị. The go from with Abarosh, I'm saying don't go home. That man, you know that man. That man is saying you want us to come and kill you. Monsieur Wash. I said no, don't go home. Maton, I'm na street, locum, the I'm na street. Back I'm not a lot about now. So maybe 6 o'clock this morning. This man a bomb. Some back I'm saying I'm na street. I some came in Pona street, Mbrahana, or in. Some na you na kwash, mother kwash, more than for night. Then man, Biaro, better na street. To my country. Ogomra my country. Mark what the Lama Bona Mutu.
Welcome back, my wonderful people. As that one they happen, let also watch waiting this our brother talk concerning Ifeanyi Ubah.
Buried in Nnewi. I want everybody to share my social media, all the bloggers share this my video. If you ever buried Ifeanyi Ubah in Nnewi, or Sumo, Olo State, Olo in Imo State will better than Nnewi. Somalia will better than Nnewi. Biafra Liberation Army will come and live in your house in Nnewi. And all of you will run and abandon your business. And Biafra will dig the grave of Ifeanyi Ubah and make sure we take his body away and go and bury him in evil forest because he committed evil. He can never kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you come and bury it in the Biafra land.
Welcome back, my wonderful people. As that one day happen, let's also go and watch waiting this our brother talk concerning the insecurity will they happen for inside Southeast.
Well, it started with police stations being attacked. You go to some place like Imo State, they attack the police station. The military this thing is that of the Obinze there, just minutes away. Other military formations are there. They sack the prison. Nobody will do anything. All over the east.
Who was sacking the prisons, attacking the police stations?
Those people who were organized to attack those police stations and prisons were releasing prisons. That was where it started.
IPOB?
No, I'm not saying IPOB. I said those thugs who were attacking were doing those things. But the central point I'm making is that you can't have a government in place and they sack a police station today, no defense. They sack a second one tomorrow, no defense. They sack 10 police stations in the state, no defense.
Chief Iluagbunam,
This thing
who
happened.
was attacking the police stations? Is it IPOB?
You asked me that question. I said,
yes,
no, I don't attribute those attacks to them. The people who should have answered their question are the government functionaries who had the means and the wherewithal to counter those attacks. But that was leading to answering your question, the destabilization of the Southeast geopolitical zone. Okay. Now, when Buhari was military head of state, he organized with some ex-Israeli security agents to go and kidnap Umar Diko in London and bring him back to this country. They kidnapped Umar Diko, they took him to Stansted Airport, they created him, drugged him, but the Scotland Yard Police Department, they found out and released the man. 30 years later, when he became civilian head of state, he went to Kenya and seized Nnamdi Kanu and brought him back here. That is at the heart of the instability in the country now. The Supreme Court has said, release this man. The Supreme Court is the highest judicial authority. If you release Nnamdi Kanu today...
Quickly, let us flash you this video for you to watch. One young, fearless Igbo boy have sent a message to Yorubas. Tell them that if this thing continue in Nigeria, say hungry, go buy the Yorubas. That Igbos will survive it. Watch the video.
Where you buy the meat? How much? 5,000. 5,000 naira.
Yeah.
For this kind of meat?
Yeah.
For this meat?
Yes.
200. This generation, come, look, this generation don't finish.
Now, Tinubu like us and our brother.
Who's my brother? Now, me and Tinubu no relation now.
Now, relate to like the same language.
Now, the same language?
Yes.
What do you want tell her making do now? What do you want me to do for you?
Nigeria, they are today before.
Make it continue.
Make it don't continue. If you continue, hungry go kill all of you. Because hungry go kill Igbo people. Now Yoruba.
Now Yoruba?
Okay. Welcome back, my wonderful people. When I don't see them, things are really happening. This is na vital message, the important message we send. Go give the Yorubas. So keep collecting one naira and be doing Owemida and be doing Alaye and be selling yourself. You people will become the second Alamajiri, the worst one self ever, very soon. My people, let us also watch quickly before I go and play this video. I want to say the Indibo one thing. I know that most of us has investments back home, empty land. Please, you don't need to go there to farm, but you can farm in that land you buy. You understand? So you can farm in that land you buy without even going there to farm. Just get a job, labor, let them be doing everything, be showing what they are doing. If it is cassava, if it is a yam, if it is anything that you can lay your hand on, you can plant plantain, you can plant something, because this is one thing that will help us if there is a problem tomorrow in the future in Southeast. So remember that food are one of the tools they use against us during the war. So we're supposed to learn that food should be our priority, that we will have it surplus in case of anything. The reserve will be massive. But we are not even thinking in that aspect. Everybody will want freedom, but you forget that the things that follows freedom. Because when you want freedom, there is a price to pay. When you are fighting your enemy, they are looking for where to hit you hard. And when they hit you, that no matter how many guns you have, no matter how many manpower you have, it will definitely touch you. This is the sense that we don't really have in this particular struggle we are doing. So I think that Mazina and the car does that one time again, give people comes all these things to plant so that they will have something in reserve in case of problem comes tomorrow. So if you have empty plot of land, call and plant in that land. You can plant something like banana. You can plant this in pancane, that's what they call it, palm tree. You can plant so many things in that land. When you want to use it, you can take those things off and use your land for whichever purpose. Don't just buy the land and lock it and abandon it there for bush. So this is a piece of advice that BRGIE's group have to give to Ndibo general. Start farming. Very, very important. Is what is going to keep us going in time to come. My people, let me play the video of what the Senate President said concerning Ndibo, and we'll come back and conclude.
The destruction and the effects of the civil war on Ndibo. A group of very mercantile people, hard-working people, who on their own, where do you think you would have taken money to do all they had done? Almost all the Igbo people that I know, after the Civil War, the billionaires are all self-made. Whether in the aviation industry, you look at Ojema, whether you look at Chief Okonkwo, who just found out that he wasn't the only one who sponsored Governor Gige. Yeah. And that Ifeanyi Oba was also there. So I expect him and Governor Gige to go and discuss outside. That is United. Whether Emeka Ofo and so many others. I can tell you that the Igbos are self-made. The Igbos are very proud people. The Igbos are very mercantile. The Igbos are the only ethnic group in Nigeria that when they enter Kano State, they build houses in Kano State for themselves. They don't rent. They turn around the place. When they enter Lagos, they own almost 2 or 3 local governments and build houses and live there. There's no place they go to, they don't make impact. But other Nigerians will come to my state and rent houses and stay for 15 years and go back without building a structure. But the Igbos are not the same. They are not like that. Wherever they are. So Ifeanyi Oba represented the creme de la creme of the Igbo enterprise. I can say that his death has robbed us of a great entrepreneur, a great philanthropist, a man of excellence, an advocate for the less privileged, a proud son of Ndibo. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Amen.
We just have another 10 minutes and we're done. Thank you, sir.
Good day, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin to wind down, the winding down moment of this night of tributes, it is time for the candlelight memorial. Events which feature the use of lit candles are rooted into traditions of honoring the deceased, expressing solidarity, and raising awareness for social causes. This symbolic light in the darkness represents hope, memory, and connection, a peaceful way to connect and process emotions, particularly after a painful loss. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, we'll crave your indulgence to please be seated, and if you were given a...
Welcome back, my wonderful people. Please, I want you to share this video so that it can get to many people as well, so that they go know as it they go for the land. So yesterday we take a little bit break. We did not update you of anything, but we are fully back to update you. Keep sharing. You know, when you share, you encourage us to do more. That's one thing many people do not understand on social media. Yes, it's true. But remember that after the war, even during the war, what they used to suppress the Igbo is social media. They using newspaper, putting out propaganda over there, which discourage some international community that's supposed to help us and not to help us. But I find that in these days, when a social media that own and Biafran bring out something that look at, hey, so person, for example, hey, now they carry does something like this, you will see people start attacking that person. Or if you can attack that person, if you notice that that person is not, maybe he's talking against, you can write your thing and go away. But don't forget to share that video, you know. So social media is a place where, like, for example, I always support the Biafran struggle. Be you whosoever. When you do something right, I always say it out and I will talk it and pass. When you do something good, I always support. When you do something bad, I also say the bad one that, oh, this person do something that is so, that is what makes us social media for us to report. But you will see people coming to your to your comments to put threats. We are living in a modern world where I can track you and get you prosecuted for that comment you write. If you don't know that, you know it. So I want to explain to you guys something that when I bring update of Biafra government in exile, look at what happened, look at what they do. You see people coming to tell me, you are a saboteur, you are this, you are that, you are writing this, you are writing this. I see those people as people who don't even have a konuche. We call it akonuche, the people who don't even educated enough, because you don't expect a social media handle to be talking, oh, you are a good boy, you are this one. There's other people out there that would dislike that thing he's doing. So it's a kind of report. They call it a report. I report what happened here, I report what happened here. So you take the one you like, you throw the one you don't like. You don't need to put an insult out there for the person who owns the channel, or for the channel, or trying to report, or trying to delete the video, or trying to, that is a charges. We are in a modern world, so you people have to engage yourself in that. Those people who engaging themselves in such art, you need to be civilized. I'm telling you guys the truth. So I'm seeing sometimes I will report, oh, my Simon Ekpa, he do something like this. Oh, Simon, what about this? You're a good guy. Come to next day and say, oh, they say that someone Ekpa do something like this. Blah, blah, this, you are supporting them, you are saboteur, you are this, you are this, you are a fool. Thank God I'm blocking such people like this. I don't need them. This is the fact and the truth. So I don't need such people in my platform. I've been doing this now for good 4 years. This platform has been existing and I'm not getting any money inside. I'm just doing it just I like to doing it to put it out there. So a lot of Igbos need to be on social media, because this war of these days is not a physical war like the one that happened before. It's physical, but the one in social media, happening in social media, is bigger than the one we are seeing in our eyes. Just like this whole saga, Yoruba, Bini. If there is no Igbo in social media, they will put a history of propaganda out there for the world to see. But because of there are so many Igbos out there to counter them, and they see that monopoly of they control the media, the Yorubas, is not done, is zero. So that is one thing we have to understand. My people, I beg more and share the video and also keep following.